All right. Are we live again? We live? Waiting for it to actually pop up on YouTube. There we go. So, the continuation of Prom Dreams. I think we're on number 5. Looks like I'm good to start. Let me make it bigger on the screen. So, I wasn't necessarily sure on the last one because I was trying to wing it. But I'm just gonna keep using the walkthrough so I can not waste time. Last time we left off, I know I stopped it here in the library so we can talk to Miss Enthusiastic. But there is someone else we can talk to before we finish the day off. Remember, Kyle had the choice between 3 different ladies for his prom date. I talked to 2 of them already. Randy the stalker said that we are unable to choose all 3, but choosing 2 is still one too many, right? So let's go out here to the 2nd floor. And remember the music room that I was talking about before? Yeah, we're gonna go over there and talk to the girl that we met in the school close to the first day. This blonde lady, I think it's Brooke. No, I was way off. It's Claire. So Claire is playing the piano with seemingly little effort. Wow, she's really good. I wonder where she learned to play like that. You and me both, brother. Ah, well, hello there, Kyle. I almost didn't see you standing there. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh no, it's quite alright. We could use the company. Besides, you have the look of someone who appreciates the classics. Do you play as well? Huh? Me? Hell no. Let's just say I used to. Used to? So you don't anymore? Yeah. Last time I took lessons was in elementary school. I've gotten pretty rusty since then. I see. That's too bad. Perhaps one day you'll rekindle that passion, yeah. Maybe one day. Nah, man, it's all about the guitar. Man. Well, my partner here did come to listen to me play, so I don't want to keep her waiting. Partner? Oh, are you a peer aide, Claire? Mm-hmm. It's a wonderful program, wouldn't you agree? In any case, you're free to stay and listen as well, if you like. Neither of us will mind. I have no idea if the sound is too loud on my end. Like, I'm trying to get some kind of balance here between my voice and the background music. It's an ongoing battle. Okay, so I was like sitting there expecting something, but yeah, the music is just playing. So anyway, I think that's the last person that we're going to talk to for the day. I will go ahead and leave school. I don't think there's anybody else compared to what I did last time. So our choices so far are Neela and no, we still need to, what the hell am I doing? We still need to go talk to Brooke in the library. So yeah, let's go do that real quick and then the day will end. See, this is the benefits of doing live streaming. Every time I mess up, you get to chuckle. Excuse me. At my absent-mindedness. Yeah, I think she's up here. Oh, there you are, Kyle. What took you so long? Yeah, she's pissed. You do know the lunch period's halfway over by now, right? That's because I was collecting drama kids like Pokemon. Oh shit. Sorry, Brooke. So this is Brooke, yeah. I just got held up a bit. That's all. Right. Well, better late than never, I suppose. We still have time to go over some of your paper, even if we can't get around to all of it. Are you ready to get started? Yeah, I'm ready. Alright then, I'll pull up a chair. Now, let's move on to the next topic. Based on your personal interpretation of the text, how exactly do you think Ophelia died? She drowned, didn't she? I thought that was made pretty clear. Ah, you're thinking too literally again, Kyle. That's not what I meant. We all know the manner in which she died, but the circumstances behind her death, and what is ultimately responsible, isn't quite so clearly stated. Was it a suicide, like the priest implies at her funeral, or just a tragic accident? And if it was a suicide, why would she have taken her own life? Any answer could be correct, so long as you can support that answer with evidence from the text. Ophelia? What literature is that? I have no idea. Oh, I get it. At least, I think I get it. Great. Then let's hear what you think. Did Ophelia intentionally drown herself, or was it an accident? I think... Which one of these should I choose? I have no idea, like I said, what they were talking about, so I will take the safe route and say it was a suicide. I see. That does appear to be the most accepted version of events, but I'd like to hear your personal take on it, if you don't mind. I mean, think about it. Ophelia was clearly mentally ill at that point in the story. It's not a stretch to assume she'd be suicidal too. Plus, just because Laertes denied it doesn't mean she couldn't have killed herself. He's grieving and probably in a lot of denial. Not to mention, the whole play keeps talking about suicide. To be or not to be. Is this Hamlet? The gravediggers in the funeral scene. So it makes more sense for Ophelia's death to be a suicide than an accident. I really need to go back and watch my previous videos when I'm recording stuff. I play too many games at the same time. Wow, you're a lot more astute than I gave you credit for. That sort of reading between the lines is exactly what you should have been doing all along. Ha! Thanks? But Ophelia wasn't always mad. Something made her that way. Something that ultimately pushed her to commit suicide. Now, what do you think that something could be? Well, it could have been a combination of her father's death and Hamlet's rejection. What you think? Let's go with both. Both, huh? Well, yes, there's plenty of evidence to suggest both grief and heartbreak played a role. After all, people are rarely driven by a single motive. The human psyche is incredibly complex. This also goes for fictional characters like Ophelia. Ophelia? Nah. The fact that you're able to read that much into it shows how thoughtful you really are, Kyle. Kyle's not thoughtful, he's like talking to 7 different people. Jeez, you make me sound like some kind of brilliant philosopher or something. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but you're definitely more insightful than you give yourself credit for. If you made the effort, I'm sure you'd go on to do great things. Thanks. Well, I think that should give you more than enough material to flesh out your paper. Do you have any more questions for me? No, I think I'm good. Thanks, Brooke. You know, for helping me out. Even though I was super late because I was talking to a whole bunch of people. Anytime, Kyle. It really was a pleasure talking to someone who understands even an ounce of the bard's work. Most of the students I tutor complain about how difficult it is. And finding someone willing to have an intelligent conversation about it is tough, to say the least. Let's try to do this again before the end of the year, Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, well, here's hoping you finish that paper on time. See you later, Kyle. Alright, so that was the second person of the dates. Huh. Woo. Damn, how did I get my face so red all of a sudden? Maybe it was the way she could make even Shakespeare sound interesting. Or the way she called me insightful. Most guys in my class would kill to have someone like Brooke even give them the time of day. And yet she gave it to a boring guy like me. Do I really have the brains she's looking for? Can I really keep up with someone so, well, brilliant? To be honest, the idea is a little bit intimidating, but I've got to admit, it's more than a little exciting too. Alright, so that's the bell. And the period's just about to start. I better get to social studies. Sorry, Maggie. I guess we're not going to get to practice together after all. Huh. I thought the day was going to be over. Am I off? Well, at least now I know where social studies exactly is, but before I go do that, we already finished the very first side quest, which is super important. Social studies is on the second floor. I don't think I need to go and talk to Randy. Let's check real quick. Here's social studies. Let me save it real quick. Never save over the last game. I made that mistake already. Let's see what this guy says real quick. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't have anything else to add. I guess maybe this particular day is over once I go to social studies. I kind of remember. Are you ready to attend social studies? Hell no. Let me check something real quick. As always, never ready for all the beautiful excitement that the day has in store for me. So I can't remember how many days are in the actual full game off the top of my head, but like I said, I'm using the walkthrough to save time. So we talked about Neela, we talked about Brooke, I did the main side quest, so that's good. And yeah, it says after I go to the classroom, some shenanigans are going to happen, then day ends, and then we move on to the next part. Okay. I'm cool with that. So let me make this big again. Oops. I think I need like 3 screens. I got 2 right now, but I'm very limited on what I can and cannot see. Alright, there we go. So yeah, we're gonna attend social studies. Everything's happening automatically now. Ah, there you are. It seems like you've been cutting it awfully close to the bell these past few days. Try to arrive for class in a more timely fashion from now on, okay? Sorry, Mrs. Tachibana. Try harder next time. Mrs. Tachibana's got a beautiful, deep voice like myself. Alright then, on to our discussion. Who here can tell me the name of the current president of Russia? Anyone? The afternoon goes by as usual. Social studies, English, 3D art, study hall. 3D art? What happened to woodworking, bro? But this time, I'm finding it hard to concentrate on my schoolwork. Is it the stress of trying to decide between 3 different girls? Well, hell yes it is. Just a little bit. I was never very good at decision making after all. But even with that stress, I also feel a bit excited. Yeah, man, you're trying to talk to so many people. You know, women are expensive and stressful. It's a topic for another day. Wait, that sounded gross. Maybe hopeful is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, hopeful that maybe things will turn out all right. That maybe this time I'll have better luck with love. And after the way my last relationship ended, it's a welcome feeling, that's for sure. Alright, so yeah, we're only on day 2. There. I think that ought to do it. Another English paper finished, and thanks to Brooke, I was even able to meet the page requirement. And now that that's done with, I should probably go to talk to Randy. He'll want a status update on the whole prom date situation. Not that I'm anywhere close to making a decision. Seriously, how am I supposed to make a choice like that? Flip a coin? Well, I guess I'll cross that bridge soon enough. I need to get going. Alright, so I'm gonna go talk back to the stalker Randy, who has more information than he should on everybody in the school. Nothing crazy has happened yet. I did say, again, this is a horror game, but the very beginning is very slow, depending on what your idea of slow is. So we're going back up to the 2nd floor. We're gonna talk to Randy and see what he says. The damn day still isn't over. These school days, I don't realize school took so long. Yes, I saved over my last save, but this is I'll be fine. Probably not. Well, hey, if it ain't Mr. Casanova himself. So how'd it go? Spare me no details. I'm dying to know. Talk about getting straight to the point. I had a feeling that'd be the first thing out of his mouth. Alright. So just let me start from the beginning, will you? Haha. Wow, Kyle, you sure do know how to put on the charm, don't you? Though it sounds like you had to stand up poor Maggie to make it all work out. Yeah, I still kind of feel bad about that one. Hey, now don't sweat it too much. You did your best, right? I'm sure she'll understand, probably not. Probably the one who's gonna try and kill us. I think you might be hoping for too much. Well, the point is, you're one step closer to the goal, Kyle. You've gotten to know Neela and Brooke a bit better. Now all you've got to do is make a choice and get your prom proposal ready. What? Already? But that's moving way too fast? Yeah, I know. You can't make a romance work out in just a few days. But we're not talking about getting married here, bro. Prom is literally at the end of the week. Alright, so maybe 6 days for the whole game. If you're gonna make your move, it's gotta be now. Jeez, Randy. Way to put on the pressure. I'm just trying to help, man. Sometimes a little pressure is necessary to get the ball rolling. Anyway, I'm not gonna try and tell you who you should ask, but I'll be honest with you. It'd probably be bad form to try and ask Maggie after what happened today. Alright, so yeah, once again, anything in red text is important. If I were you, I'd try to focus on one of the other two that we already talked to. Easier said than done. Seriously, how the heck am I supposed to make a choice like this? I don't know. Go home and sleep on it some. Maybe you'll make up your mind after a good night's rest? In the meantime, I'll brainstorm some ideas for ways you can pop the question. About prom, I mean. After all, what kind of wingman would I be if I didn't help see this through to the end? Alright, I'll try. Huh. You're really invested in this whole thing. I don't know why. Aren't you? I guess I should be a little more grateful. Don't sweat it. What are friends for? See you tomorrow, Kyle. So now the day is officially over. All this interim stuff. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. And I think I've done everything I could possibly do today. I talked to Brooke. I didn't talk to Maggie because we skipped her. I talked to Neela. Oh yeah. And I did the side quest. Save over my last save again. Breaking my own rules. As I say, don't break it. Are you ready to leave school for the day? Yes. Another long day. Another long school day over, but it feels like the hardest part's only just begun. Right now, I've got to make my choice. I know it's totally first world problems, and it's not going to be the worst choice I'll ever have to make. But, if I'm going to be honest, I've never been good at making choices. In fact, you could say indecision and avoidance are some of my worst qualities. Oh, that's funny. Should I ask Neela or should I ask Brooke? I enjoyed being with both of them. I could easily see myself going to prom with either one of them. Damn it, I still can't decide. Maybe I can get a fresh perspective in the morning. Maybe then I can actually bring myself to choose. Alright, so we're on day 3 and they totally skipped the morning, so it's noon. So, according to what I glanced at in the walkthrough, I'm gonna have to talk to the ladies today, and obviously I can't talk to Maggie because I stood her up. So this will be interesting. Hey Kyle, hope you rested well last night, because today's your big day. Don't remind me. Yeah, I know. You're bad at making choices. I get it. But nothing will ever change if you avoid them altogether. The only way you'll ever get where you want to go in life is by making decisions. Okay, geez, you don't have to go all motivational speaker on me. I know you're right. It's just easier said than done, you know? Hey, that's why I'm helping you out, isn't it? Here's what I think. If you're still having trouble deciding who to ask, you should go and talk to them one more time. Maybe you'll learn something new about them that'll help you make your choice. And then, what if I still don't know? Then you're just gonna have to suck it up and trust your gut. Either way, come and see me before lunch is over and let me know what you decide on. We'll figure out where to go from there. See you soon, and whatever you do, don't get cold feet. Alright, so day 3, it's noon. Save it. This guy's jamming. Prom week, when the words of love and the stench of raging hormones fills the air. If you're going to be bringing your own Romeos or Juliets to the dance, then I hope you enjoy yourselves. Just remember one thing, as Shakespeare once said, love is blind and lovers cannot see. So play it safe and don't do anything you regret in the morning. Mr. Neil's a fucking beast. Alright, so... talking about Hamlet and incest and all that stuff that people like to read about and hopefully don't do. So today's Friday? Because this guy, like I said, he's jamming. And she's being a groupie. Alright, so we're gonna go see if we can find Neela and Brooke. I'm assuming that they're in the same places that they were last time. This is the music classroom that Claire was playing in. It's all full of people, so let's not waste time. If I am going to cheat once again and look at the walkthrough and see if I'm missing any side quests before I do anything too crazy. But let's move the story along just a little bit. Library is below. Dining room's here. Looks like that's Neela right there. Oh, hi Kyle. It's such a pretty day, I just had to sit outside for lunch. So what's going on with you today? Oh, chill out, Kyle. You got this. Just talk to her like a normal human being and not like some socially inept weirdo. But what should I say? What's that you're eating? I'm glad you noticed. It's a spinach salad with honey balsamic vinaigrette. Spinach salad? But why are there strawberries in it? Ugh. You'd be surprised how well they go with the cheese and dressing. It's actually not that uncommon to put fruit in a salad. Not to mention, strawberries are my favorite ingredient. I could eat them in practically anything. Huh, really? Good to know. I might be able to make use of that. Huh? Good to know. For what? Nothing. Nothing at all. Weird nervous laughter ensues. Okay, if you say so. Well, I won't keep you from whatever it is you're up to. See you later, Kyle. Alright, so we gotta remember that Neela likes strawberries and stuff. For some reason. Let me check this real quick. Don't you hate when, like, you have like a window open somewhere in your house and bugs get in and you're trying to do something and the bug flies right in front of your face? Yeah. So if you hear like loud slapping noises, that's me trying to kill bugs. Right, so let's see. So according to this, the ladies are in the same locations they are supposed to be on the previous day. There is some other random stuff that's supposed to happen, and I think we have to help them get gifts. Okay. And I don't have to mess around with any side quests that I can see yet, so let's continue. I'm gonna go talk to... No. Let's go talk to Brooke. Is that her? Oh, hello there, Kyle. How's your paper coming along? Well, I hope. Excuse me. Yeah, I got it finished. Thanks again for your help with it, Brooke. Might not have been able to get it done without you. Excuse me. Oh, that's good to hear. I was more than happy to help out. Anyway, aside from that, how are things going with you? Shoot, now I've got to think of something to say that won't make me sound like an idiot. But what should I say? Let's talk about the book that she's reading. Oh, this? Just a poetry book I picked up. The author has a rather flowery writing style, literally at times. But it's actually not half bad. Literally. So it's actually about flowers then? Sort of. The author seems to have a fascination with Victorian floral symbolism. Take this passage, for example. With gladdened heart, I accept your ivied geraniums. With tender hand, I would take yours. In the language of flowers, ivy geraniums mean I ask for your hand. In a romantic sense, I mean. Huh, you don't say. I should make a note of that little tidbit. It might come in handy later. Well, I'm sure you still have things you need to do, so I won't keep you. Enjoy the rest of your day, Kyle. Well, I talked to them. Now to get back to Randy. Hopefully, I'll have made up my mind by the time I get there. Really? The walk over there is like all of 1 minute. Alright, so Neela was talking about strawberries and Brooke was talking about flowers, ivy geraniums. I wonder, is there a way to get like stuff ahead of time? Probably not. I probably gotta go talk to Randy first. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know. Where the hell would I get strawberries from? Flowers seems like it would be simple enough if I just walked around and checked stuff. There's flowers freaking everywhere. Might take a while though. See somebody jumping over here? What the hell is this person doing? Ah, they're almost done setting it up. They've got a castle and everything. It's gonna be so pretty when they put up the lights. Oh, my girlfriend's gonna love this. This person's talking about the prom setup stuff. The prom's being held in the gymnasium, as you can see. So yeah, shenanigans galore. So we're gonna go talk to Mr. Stalker real quick. And yeah, I'm gonna save it. Hey, you're back. Alright, seeing as you haven't run home in abject terror and anxiety yet, I'll assume you've made your choice already, Don't tell me you still don't. Alright then, if that's how it's gonna be, you leave me with no choice. Huh? Wait, what are you... Kyle Mason? You are not leaving this room until you tell me who you're asking to prom. What? Hey, you can't... Nope, not hearing it. No more excuses. Come on, man, don't let me down. You've come way too far to give up now. Now I'm gonna ask you one more time. Who are you going to ask to prom, Neela or Brooke? Damn, he sounds serious. Alright, Kyle, you can do this. This is what everything's been leading up to. Here goes. Okay, I'm gonna ask... Who am I gonna ask, Neela or Brooke? Neela's much nicer, but she puts fruit in her salad. That's disgusting. Brooke is pretty smart. I like smart people. You know, I had a feeling you'd choose her. Congratulations, Kyle. You've conquered your crippling indecision once and for all. Come on, man. You don't have to phrase it like that. But I guess I can't really argue with you. I've been so hung up on the idea of dating again. On making big decisions like that. Maybe this will turn out alright after all. Yeah, that's the spirit, Kyle. I knew you'd come around sooner or later. So if you don't mind me asking, what made you pick Brooke anyway? I mean, she is pretty hot, but you're not the kind of guy who'd go for looks alone, right? Of course not. There's more to it than that. She's, how can I put this? She's brilliant, for one. She's got this air of elegance around her. I really like that, you know? Not to mention when she was helping me with my paper, she made me feel like the smartest guy in the room. It takes something special to do that, I think. But the fact that she's pretty helps too, I'll admit. Haha, dude, you're blushing something fierce. You really got it bad, don't you? Shh, shut up, Randy. Huh, nothing wrong with getting a little rosy-cheeked over a cute girl. That's what this whole dating thing is for, after all. Anyway, now that you've made your decision, we can finally begin the final phase of our plan, the prom proposal. And if you don't mind, I think I've got the perfect idea that'll sweep her off of her feet. Want to hear it? Wow, you thought it through that much? Alright then, I'm all ears. Great, so here's what I think. When you've got a classy girl like Brooke to impress, you'll want to get her an equally classy gift. So what's something that you would consider traditionally romantic? Something elegant, yet affordable for a high schooler's allowance. I don't know. Dinner at the burger joint? A movie? You think burgers are romantic? Jeez, man, no wonder it took you so long to date again. I'm talking about flowers, man, you know, like a bouquet of roses or something. You can't get more classic than that. Seems a little too classic, Randy. What about, you know, chocolate caramel filled flowers? I don't know. Yeah, I guess. It's a little bit cliche, but if you think she'll like it, ... Trust me, she will. A girl like her will definitely appreciate the elegance and symbolism of fresh cut red roses. But that also means you can't just go to the grocery store and grab whatever they've got lying around the shelves. Catch my drift? She'd know for sure. So what do you suggest I do, then? Cut the flowers myself? Well, maybe not cut them yourself, but you should probably put some kind of effort into arranging them at least. And luckily for you, I know just the person you can ask to help. This guy knows everybody. Did you know that the social studies teacher arranges flowers as a hobby? You mean Mrs. Tachibana? I didn't know that. Yeah, she does all the arrangements for the graduation ceremony every year. You'll get to see some of her handiwork when you walk the stage next month. And you know what else? She likes to work on them in her classroom during her off periods. She's probably got a bunch of flowers ready to go as we speak. Huh, you learn something new every day. And you really think she'll help me make a bouquet? Of course she will. She'd be happy just to get a chance to talk flowers with someone. Bell's already ringing? Aw, crud. 5th period's about to start. Go on and head to class and go talk to Mrs. Tachibana when you've got time. And while you're doing that, I'll let Brooke know that a secret admirer wants to meet her in front of the school this afternoon. How does 4:30 sound? That ought to give you more than enough time to get everything ready. It's not enough time at all. How the heck am I supposed to finish everything by then? Don't worry about it. I'm sure you'll figure something out. Now get going before you're late for class, alright? Godspeed, good buddy. Huh. Randy. No, he's right. If I'm gonna do this, it's gotta be today. Mom's not gonna wait for me to get my act together. And I'm a senior, so I can't just push it off next year. Push it off to next year either. This is my big chance, and I can't screw it up now. Alright, so... Mrs. Tachibana, which is right down here, social studies, as you can see. Save it again for prosperity on a different file. Are you ready to attend social studies? Every time it asks me that, I'm like, not really. Hold on. Let's see. You know what I should do, since this video is long as shit? I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here and then pop up another live stream so this video is not too long. Stay tuned for the next video of Prom Dreams, the horror RPG Maker game. Until then, take care.